Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the difference between CrossFit and Orangetheory Fitness. And when I got back into working out after my pregnancy, my son was about a year and a half, I was looking at different workouts, and I had gained a lot of weight for my pregnancy. It was really challenging to lose the weight because I'm an older mom. And so I was looking at different kinds of workouts, and I didn't know the difference at that point between CrossFit and Orange Theory. And it was hard to find material on it because a lot of the things I came across were done by, CrossFit gym owners, or people that were already fairly active. So it was just hard for me to gauge what was right for me at that point in my life. So my critique, my opinions are really based on somebody who is, getting back into fitness again, or if you're a beginner, or, you're not somebody who's necessarily very athletic or has, exercise incorporated into their lifestyle on a frequent basis. So this vlog is for you guys. And I think it's necessary because, we're all looking for workouts that motivate us and inspire us and excite us to go to the gym. So here it is. So CrossFit is a predominantly, it's really focused on weights and weightlifting, and there's a lot of like technical weightlifting movements incorporated into it, along with some other great things like, burpees and rowing, and there's a like a cardio aspect in there, but it is mainly about strength training, which is why I do like CrossFit a lot. Whereas Orange Theory Fitness, it seems to be more targeted to almost women, from like 30 to 50 years old. Like this is the demographic I see when I go into my Orange Theory classes, and I've been to 3 different studios, and this is really sort of the main demographic that I see. But it's like, women 30 to 50, who are more or less looking to lose weight. So that's just what I've seen. CrossFit seems to be more of a mix. It's broader in spectrum, different ages, men and women going in there and attacking it. So that's, I guess, when you look at the demographic, that's what I've seen. Maybe it's different at different gyms and whatnot, but like I said, I've been to the 3 different Orange Theory Fitness gyms, and that's what I've mainly seen. Not to say that it's not great for men, because it is a really good workout and I really enjoy it. When it comes to the studios and the locations, CrossFit, you could find a gym anywhere. I'm telling you, like, there are CrossFit gyms all over the place, which is fantastic. CrossFit gyms are independently owned, but they're using the CrossFit brand. So each gym will have a little bit of a different flavor depending on the owners, and the coaches really set the tone, which I find really great. You get really that, it's almost like a family feel. You walk in, and that's what you want. You walk in and people know your name, and they're genuinely interested in your progress and wanting to help you, and they coach you through each of the workouts. So you get sort of the warm and fuzzies, and it makes the working out that much easier because you've got support. Orange Theory Fitness, I found that depending on the location and the busyness of the location, you may or may not get that sort of like white glove treatment. So that's not anything against any of the coaches or the trainers there. I think if you have a huge class, to sit there and cue the different exercises and demonstrate, and to give everybody that individualized treatment becomes harder. So I completely understand. So I would just say, if you really sort of want that white glove treatment, and you're really, really interested in Orangetheory Fitness, you may want to find a studio with a smaller member base, because then you can get more of that attention. The other thing with the actual facility, CrossFit is a very, when I first walked in, I was intimidated, I'll be honest with you. It's just really a garage, grungy, industrial look, you know. You've got people in there grunting, you've got like the bars, and when I walked in, I'm like, oh, I can't do this. But don't let, like, it's deceiving. Looks are deceiving, because you walk in, that's what it looks like, but you will have a great time doing the workouts. I really enjoy them. So don't let that intimidate you, please. I'm telling you, I am an software consultant, you know, with a mom gut, and you know, I'm almost 40. So I mean, if I can do these workouts, I assure you, you can do the workouts. Do not be intimidated by the look of the gym. That's just, you know, they need to lay it out like that because they are using certain types of equipment that need more space. They are using some, within their workouts, they incorporate some sort of like gymnastics type moves. So they need the bars in there. So it does look a little industrial, but it's a lot of fun. With Orangetheory Fitness, when you walk in, their facilities are very clean, and you know, they you know, every time I go in there, someone's always like mopping and cleaning and spit shining the place. So it's a very, very shiny, clean, pristine looking facility. You get an excellent workout, but I mean, just the look of it is very different from your grungy looking CrossFit gym. So those are the differences in the facilities. With CrossFit, if you are working out and your main objective is like, if your diet is a calorie restricted diet and you're just like meticulously documenting your calories, calorie in, calorie out, I find with a CrossFit gym, I burn on average 100 to 300 calories. Now I'm about 150 pounds, I'm 5'5". For my size and weight and for my abilities, that's approximately what I burn. That's not to say that you can't burn more, and that's not to say that there are certain workouts that will allow me to burn more calories, because some days the workouts kick my butt and I can burn, you know, up to 400 calories. But on average, I find it's about 100 to 300. And that's again because it's more, you know, strength focused workouts. I don't know why I'm turning red. It's getting really hot in my car. Anyway, let's turn up the AC a little bit. Other things to note, with Orangetheory Fitness, I, on average, burn about 300 to 500 calories per workout, per a 60-minute workout. With Orangetheory Fitness, there is more of a cardio aspect. That's one thing to keep in mind. So there is a block. Generally, the workouts are laid out so you're getting about 25 minutes on a treadmill. So you're running for more or less half of the workout, so you are going to burn more calories. With CrossFit, the reason why I know I burn that much calories is I have a Fitbit. If you haven't invested in a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or some sort of heart rate monitoring technology, I highly encourage it. I think it gives you a bigger picture of what's happening to your body. I'm a sciencey girl myself. So I like knowing the stats and the metrics, and I like staring at them. I mean, I guess that's what you get when you go to engineering school, is you like numbers. So for me, that was really important to see what was happening to my body. With Orangetheory Fitness, upon signing up, you have to purchase a heart rate monitor. You have to be hooked in because the heart rates are shown up on a screen, and you can see throughout the workout what's happening, you know, if your heart rate is going sort of into this red zone, if you're working too hard, if you're not working hard enough, you can adjust yourself. And it also shows you the calories that you burn. So with CrossFit, you know, if you are looking into that workout, maybe invest in a Fitbit or Apple Watch definitely helps. If you're looking into Orangetheory Fitness, you are asked to purchase a heart rate monitor upon signing up. So that's how you can monitor and track and see your progress and how you're doing in that specific class. I mean, that brings me to the next point, the membership and the cost of the membership. I would say CrossFit is a little bit more expensive. Sorry, CrossFit gym owners. It's the truth. And I feel like with Orangetheory Fitness, the memberships aren't as expensive, but and you also have a little bit more flexibility. So if you, let's say their memberships are per classes that you take per month. So Orangetheory, like you take 8 classes per month and you pay this much money. But let's say you take the 9, or or you take 10, they will charge you, if you go over the 8, and that's your membership plan, they will charge you per class after that. So it's X amount per class if you go over the 8. So I find that flexibility sort of nice, because when you're starting out, you sort of don't know, like, how's my schedule going, or their schedule going to sort of fit into my lifestyle? Am I going to be able to hit that 8 classes per month? And maybe you're rocking it and you're really motivated and you're finding the time and you're going to the gym. You can go over the 8. Whereas with CrossFit, it's like, you know, 3 classes per week, which amounts to however many per month. But there isn't sort of that like flexibility option. Hey, I came in the 9th time and I'm just going to pay this sort of like flat fee for that extra class. So they cap it out. But I mean, the gym owners are really nice. Maybe if that happens, you can talk to them like, hey, I'm doing really good here. I want to come in for an extra class. Can you just charge me for that extra class? Or I don't know. Like I said, the gym owners are very, very good with CrossFit. But that's the differences between the memberships. I found a little more flexibility with Orangetheory. What else? I would say if you are starting out, I would say I felt like I was able to transition easier into becoming more active again with Orangetheory. And this is from somebody who was pregnant, who gained almost 60 pounds in my pregnancy. And then I did not do anything afterwards. Like I wasn't for a year and a half. Like I was raising my son after my maternity. I actually quit my job because I wanted to stay home with my son a little longer. You know, even as a small kid, as a baby, my son, just high energy little guy, very, very high energy. So I never found like I had time to work out. So after a long period of not being active, getting into it with Orangetheory, I found it was an easier transition. The workouts are still tough. You still get really good results, but yeah, I felt like with CrossFit, I was dragging my weight. I was like trying to lift stuff, and I just felt like this oddball, like this overweight mommy coming out of a year and a half of just being all baby and trying to like lift stuff and do stuff. It was just, I don't know. I found it easier with Orangetheory. I don't want to insult any of the CrossFit gym owners, because I think you guys are great, and I think what all of you do is fantastic, and what you offer is great. So don't be offended. What else? I think that's it. I think when it comes down to it, I love both. I have memberships at a CrossFit gym. I'm about to take a class in about 30 minutes. I have a membership with Orangetheory. I think they each have their own unique things you can take out of the workout. I really like with Orangetheory that I have a runner's high after I finish one of their classes, because there is a big running treadmill component to their workouts. But with CrossFit, you know, I love that I come out of it and I feel like this, warrior. You've gone in there and done something that from the outside, when you walk in, looks impossible, like to throw weights up over your head. Like, for me, it just you feel really empowered, especially as a woman, because it's something that even as when I was smaller, like, oh, like weightlifting, that's for guys. But for me to be doing it at this point in my life, I feel really empowered to be doing it. So they each have their pluses in their workouts, and that's what I take out of each of them. And to each their own. Like, I mean, if you try an Orangetheory workout and you're like, this is not for me, and you try a CrossFit workout and you're like, I love this, I want to do this, then that's fantastic. As long as you're moving, just find a workout, or workouts in my case, that really motivate you, that really make you feel excited and wanting to go to the gym. That's the important thing. That's the key thing. So if you find that, then you've done it. You have taken one step. You're one step closer to your weight loss goals, to your health and wellness goals, because you're finding something that makes you happy, and that's the key. So yeah, that's it for me. That's the comparison between CrossFit and Orangetheory in my eyes. I hope this helps you choose your workout and explore and have fun, right? A lot of these gyms will let you do a trial, so go in and try it, and every gym is different. Every Orangetheory Fitness location is different. Every CrossFit gym is different. And find one where you jive with the people, where you feel a good energy, where you're happy and excited to go in. And that would be my recommendation. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Bye.